Today we will switch over to the new topic, old and new types of social movements. I am welcoming for the YouTube platform viewers. Then we will start the topic. The Oriental phenomenon is more helpful to understand the social movements, particularly in developing societies like India. For what? For easy identification. It is broadly divided into three categories. One is NSM, the contemporary new social movements. Second one is new classical tradition. Third one is classical tradition. Generally, we will divide the social movements in two types. One is the new social movements and another is the old social movements. The old social movements is also known for conventional old social movement. What does it mean, conventional? Any standard or general standard, but not the specific standard. So general standard always goes with the morals. In this general standard old social movements, we can include the three types of social movements. One is peasant social movements. Second one is tribal social movements. Third one is industrial workers social movements. And another one is new type of social movements. When it started, when the new thoughts came, the emergency of new thoughts has led to the new social movements. It is meant for new type of social movements. That it includes identity in a particular group, that is in the social movement. Second one is ecological or the environmental social movements. The third one is, it is nothing but belief particularly in the mobilization. Mobilization is not single person mobilization, a group mobilization or collective mobilization, such as gender and justice. We need the equality not only in the sociological aspects for both, but because of the patriarchal society, we are giving the sociological equality in the society. But when we want to be women, when we were not in the matriarchal society, so justice is not there, so gender discrimination is there. That is also we abolish, and we want to give, and we want to move for the equality, equal with the men folk. And then here the European scholars and American scholars thought and they studied these classical world movements, NSM, new social movements, both are one and same. When they observed the both social movements features, they found there is no much difference. Sometimes world social movements and new social movements interact each other and overlap also. But finally, we concluded there are only two types of social movements, old type of social movements and a new type of social movements. If it is the second category of the in the developing countries, that is classical tradition. In this, the Western psychologists, they focused their life to understand the group. Here group is crowd, group mind, and another principle is that is the limitations and the line of limitations, and also collective group behavior. Sometimes if the stress is more, the group behavior will also undergo the changes, or another side we can say collective behavior is also undergoing the changes. This is concerned with the classical tradition features. Who studied? The Western psychologists, that means Americans. And then new classical tradition. Earlier what I said, only classical tradition. Now it is new classical tradition. It is divided into two categories, functionalist perspective and Marxist perspective. If it is functionalistic perspective, Function means it is not the single area maintenance. Whole event, whole function is important. Our total function is important. Finally, we can say total concept we are going to study. For this, what are the other criteria is required? That is nothing but one is interdisciplinary, interrelate, interdependent elements are important, or traits are important, or parts are important. And another point is it has the capacity to resolve the problems. And another one is a strong organismic root was there. What is organismic? It is nothing but study the event with both mind and body. It is not only concerned with the mind or the thinking process of the brain. It is also connected with the body. Why? Because we are going to observe the behavior also. So body and the mind behavior both we will study under the name of strong organismic roots. Then another one is one has the capacity to restore, or one instead of one, a group has the capacity to restore it. Already the stored one is not useful. To again we are making the redesign, so restoration, or another word we can use self-healing mechanism. These four comes under functionalist perspective. Then we will switch over to the Marxist perspective. Here the Marx word, when we are using Karl Marx ideology, this is nothing but the entire society was divided into rich class and the poor class, wealthy people and poor people, haves and have-nots. So it is concerned with the materialistic culture. Culture is divided into two, non-materialistic culture and materialistic culture. Materialistic culture is always invisible, knowledge, customs, traditions, skills, something like that. But Karl Marx idea is production side, that is materialistic thing, which we can see and we can get the knowledge over that. And the second one is class transformation, class determination. Class transformation, how it happens? When the lower class people, when they have done the more effort, they will move to the next upper strata, that is middle class. Then if they are continuing the same hard work, they will go for the again upper strata, that is the high class people. So class transformation is also possible depending upon the working nature, hard work if you accept them. And third one, and another point is class transformation, class determination. Based on your capacity, wealth capacity, your class level will be determined. If you are coming by the forecast, by that means you are not the beggar or the BPL or APL. You will belong to the upper strata, maybe business person or aristocratic person maybe. So class transformation, class determination. And third one is symbolic expression. Sometimes no need to use the verbal information and write up information. Body language, anatomical features changing will also changing nature will also give the more information. Sometimes anatomical features changes will also more dangerous. So here it is symbolic expression. And the last one is contemporary NSM. Contemporary means in the present scenario, NSM, new social movements, tradition. So in the Marxist, we are having the contemporary new social movement of tradition. These are the general information of old and new types of social movements. Once again we will review. The Orientalist knowledge or ideas are very good to understand the developing country nature of social movement, particularly in India. How it is divided? There are three types. One is NSM, that is contemporary new social movement. Second one is new classic tradition. Third one is simple classic tradition. On the whole, if you understand it, there are only two types: old social movements and new social movements. And then world social movements are nothing but, here it is conventional world. Conventional means depending upon the standard. What standard? General standard. Don't take any time the minimum number of people standard. Rich people standard. Common people standard is always, we call it as general standard. Depending upon that, we can categorize into three types of social movements. One is the peasant movement. Second one is the tribal movement. Third one is industrial workers movement. And the second one is new movement, new social movements. When it starts, when the new ideas came, then it started the new moment, that is new social movement. Here how we are going to classify it. Sorry. One is the identity. Second one is for ecology and environmental. Third one is nothing but, here it is mobility. Mobility, is it the single person? No. Collective mobilization, collective mobility, group mobility. Such as we can understand through the gender discrimination and justice. So gender and justice, we can take it as an example. Sometimes world social movements, new social movements overlap with each other. Sometimes the American scholars and European scholars, they want to study the both, that is the new social movement and the world social movement. Out of this, what they found? The classical world social movements and NSM, that is new social movements, both are having the common features. So both are one and same. There is no discrimination. But earlier reports are telling it was only two divisions, world social movement and new social movement. Then switch over to the third category is traditional, classic tradition. Here the classic tradition was well studied by the Western psychologists. How? To whom they studied it? They want to study the based on some principles. What are those principles? One is the group study, group mind study, or group behavior, and also line of limitations. Some limitations should be also there. Sometimes if the stress is more, its impact is on the human beings. Human being behavior will also change. If the stress is less, it will come to the normal human behavior. More stress, abnormal behavior. Less stress, normal behavior. Or collective behavior, group collective behavior we can say. And the another second category is nothing but the new classical tradition. It is divided into two categories. For what? For identification. One is functionalist perspective. Second one is Marxist perspective. If it is functionalist perspective, how we are studying? So here it is, the main concept is on the total or the whole concept. We are not leaving any part and parcel of the part of the whole. So we want to study the entire each and every part, each and every element or trait in the whole. That's why it is a whole concept phenomenon. For this, how we will study it? One is interdependency, mutual understanding, mutual cooperation. All these are important for the integration of the group or the whole. Second point is, here it is, it has the capacity to resolve the problems. And the third one is, here it is, strong organismic roots. That is, organismic is equal to the organisms can study mind as well as the body. Both should be coordinate. If only body is working, sometimes without any mind, irregular behavior. If only mind is working, body cannot work, means it is useless. So both are in active state. Both are needed to understand the any social moment, particularly functional perspective. And then one has the capacity, not here one means one group. Group has the capacity to restoration of the information, to restoration of the social moment, and also self-healing mechanism. And another point is Marxist perspective. For the Marxist perspective, the word Marxism always gives the discrimination between one group to the another group, rich and the poor, wealthy people, not wealthy people, haves and have-nots. Here we can also use the another word, materialistic culture. So Marxism formula is always hold the materialistic perspective. Here culture is divided into two parts. One is non-materialistic, second one is materialistic. Materialistic means which we can see production activity. Non-materialistic means it is an idea framing, traditions, customs, conventions, mores, ethics, folklore, all those things under the non-materialistic culture, and which we cannot see. But materialistic culture we can see. That's why in the Marxist perspective, materialistic moment is very important. And then class transformation, class determination. Class transformation means poor people may become middle class to higher class. Higher class people, when they have become lazy, they may lose some wealth. So they become to the middle class people or go to the lower class people. Class transformation, it is always there. And class determination. Determination means depending upon your capacity or wealth capacity, position capacity, you can be named in the society either the higher status or the lower status. And third one is symbolic expression. Fourth one is a contemporary NSM. NSM means new social moments tradition. So this is the general information of world and new types of social moments. Okay, good night. And I am telling again and again, please go through the video first and switch over to the bullets at the shorts. Please kindly like it and subscribe it. This is Bindu taking the leave from the YouTube platform. Good day and good night.